Always use a non-abrasive soft cloth to clean and buff the cooktop. If you have a spill, make sure the cooktop is cool and then clean immediately. For best results, use quality cooking utensils that resist warping when heated. If you have a ceramic glass cooktop, we recommend using cooking utensils and cookware designed for ceramic glass cooktops. Pans should have flat bottoms. Check for flatness by rotating a ruler across the pan's bottom. A flat bottom pan will be snug between the pan and the ruler with no gaps. The pan should be manufactured of materials that conduct heat well, such as stainless steel. The weight of the pan's handle should be in proportion to the pan's overall size. A heavy handle may cause the pan to tilt. Select cookware that is easy to clean. Finally, make sure the cookware has a lid that fits tight without gaps. When cooking, match the pan's size with the size of the electric heating element or the gas burner. A self-cleaning oven uses very high temperatures, much higher than cooking temperatures, to burn away soil, leaving powdered ash that can be wiped away with a damp cloth. Prepare the oven for self-cleaning by making sure the clock is set for the correct time of day. Remove the broiler pan insert, and all cooking utensils. Next, remove the oven racks and oven rack sliders. With the rack in the closed position, grasp both the rack and the sliders. Next, slightly lift the rack and sliders, then pull them clear of the first bracket. Next, pull the rack and sliders until they are stopped by the second bracket. Now lift the rack and sliders. Carefully remove them from the oven and set them aside. Once the oven racks and oven rack sliders are removed, unsnap the oven rack supports and set them aside. If the oven racks and oven rack supports are not removed, the message "Remove Racks" is displayed and the self-cleaning cycle cannot be activated. With hot soapy water and a cloth, clean the oven of spilled foods. Foods containing sugars such as pie filling or fruit juice, and foods containing acid such as tomatoes and sauerkraut may leave dull spots if not removed before the self-cleaning operation. With hot soapy water, clean soil from the oven frame and the door liner. However, do not clean the oven door gasket. Rubbing the oven door gasket or applying cleaning products could damage the gasket. Never use commercial oven cleaners. Never apply oven protective coatings in and around any part of the self-cleaning oven. Close the oven door. Awaken the Wave Touch control panel by touching the panel to the left of the clock. Next, select Clean. There are 3 cleaning options. Select Light for a 2-hour self-cleaning cycle. Medium provides for 3 hours of self-cleaning. Heavy is a 4-hour self-cleaning cycle. In this example, the 2-hour light self-cleaning is selected. Now touch Start. The door lock icon flashes, indicating the motor-driven door lock is activated. After about 15 seconds, the door is locked. The door lock icon stops flashing and remains on throughout the cleaning cycle. By using the End Time option, the self-clean cycle can be set to complete the cleaning at a specific time of day. End time is useful if the oven is to be cleaned late at night to be ready for use the following morning. To do this, select Cook Options. Then select End Time. Now enter the time of day the self-clean cycle should end. In this example, the 2-hour self-clean cycle is to end at 3 o'clock. Enter 3:00. Touch Start. During the self-clean cycle, the oven's door can become very hot. Do not leave young children unattended near the oven. Touching the door can cause burns. At the end of the self-clean cycle, the display indicates the interior of the oven is very hot, and the door remains locked until the oven is at a normal baking temperature. Once the oven reaches baking temperature, the hot message disappears and the oven door unlocks. Use caution when opening the oven door to allow hot air or steam to escape. If it becomes necessary to stop the self-clean cycle, touch Cancel. The Perfect Pair lower oven provides additional cooking flexibility. When using the lower oven, always have an oven rack in position to enhance heat distribution. A baking sheet featuring sidewalls prevents foods from sliding off the rack when the lower oven is opened or closed. The lower oven best accommodates foods measuring 2.5 inches or less in height. Always use cooking utensils and lids designed for ovens. Never cover utensils with plastic wrap. Rather, to prevent splatters, cover with a heat-proof lid or foil wrap. For easier cleanup, clean the lower oven after each use. Be sure the oven is at room temperature. Remove the oven rack. With hot soapy water and a soft cloth, clean the oven drawer's interior side walls. Never use commercial oven cleaners. Treat difficult soils and built-up grease with liquid detergent. Apply the detergent and let stand for 30 to 60 minutes. Then rinse with a damp cloth and dry. Do not use abrasive cleaners that can scratch the oven drawer's surface. Instead, use a non-abrasive cleaning pad. In addition to the self-clean feature, other parts of the oven may be cleaned as needed. Always clean when the oven is at room temperature. For general cleaning, use hot soapy water and a cloth. Treat difficult soils and built-up grease with liquid detergent. Apply the detergent and let stand for 30 to 60 minutes. Then rinse with a damp cloth and dry. To clean the Wave Touch control panel, make sure all control functions are off. Press and hold control lock for 3 seconds. Lightly spray with a liquid cleaner. Wipe clean with a soft cloth. Do not use an abrasive cleaner or scouring pad that can scratch the surface. Clean the oven's chrome parts, including the oven racks and oven rack supports, with hot soapy water and a cloth. Rinse with clear water and a cloth. To treat stubborn stains on chrome, soak a paper towel in ammonia. Then, place the towel on the stain for 40 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with clear water and dry. To remove the oven's door, begin by opening the door to the fully opened position. At each of the 2 hinges is a locking mechanism. Using upward pressure, pull up the locking mechanisms. This disengages the locks. Grasping the door at its sides, pull the bottom of the door up and out, disengaging the hinge supports. Rotate the door toward the appliance until the hinge levers disengage completely. Do not immerse the oven door in water and do not clean the oven door gasket. Replace the oven door by engaging the hinge levers and then hinge supports. Be sure the hinge supports are fully engaged. Then press down on the locking mechanisms.